I'll come back. 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 I'll come back.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Fantastic. All right. Priest, whenever you feel most ready.
All right. Better ready than never. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the Barcast, where the bar gets lower every single week. This week your bartenders will be a non-pencil. Enigmatic Otaku.
It's moments like this where I wish the asteroid didn't miss.
Flam and Warfer? Yes, good, good. Milk? And I'm sick. This week we have a very special guest. If you used to watch Mugshots along with us, you might recognize this particular guest. She's a particularly wonderful artist, and we are so happy to have her on the show legitimately. We have Dragonborn Fox, also known as Foxy, also known as Dragonborn.
Also known as Florina Kitasatina on other platforms, like DeviantArt.
Yay!
Can I call you the Thane of Whiterun?
Well, sure. Let's go with that.
For those who are just tuning in for the very first time, hello and welcome. We're a community-oriented podcast where you request the guests, we politely ask them on, you ask for the questions, and then we make them miserable for 2 hours. You know the drill. We are streaming live on Twitch right now, but if you want to catch up on previous editions of the show, check out us on Google Play Music, iTunes, and all the other places where you digest your podcast material. Because we're streaming live, we are paying attention to the Twitch chat right now, and the lovely Anon Pencil will field your questions. So what are some questions we will not ask our guest?
Glad you asked, Priest. I will not be asking our quest. I will not be asking our guest anything to do with religion or politics, personal information like their social security number, their full real name, where they actually live, etc. We're not going to ask that. You guys know better at this point, so just don't do it. You guys are fucks, and I love you. Just don't fucking do it. However, our guest is aware that this is a rated R podcast where I will be fielding adult questions. Just don't get stupid. I'll kick your ass if you do. And we have a drinking lord. My life.
The drinking lord.
We have a drinking lord. We have a drinking word today, and appropriately enough, it is edgelord. So what happens when we say edgelord, Priest?
Food so drink!
Drink whatever you hear us say, edgelord. Don't drink responsibly. Remember to drink water. Don't get sent to the hospital again, please. And that's that. Priest, I pass it back to you.
Without further ado, since our chat's blowing up with drinking lord questions, let's get into our actual interview questions. Just the basic rundown. Dragonborn, who are you and what do you do for the fandom? Let's just, for people who have not heard of you before.
If I were to describe myself succinctly, I would describe myself as a crossover edgelord who uses obscure writing materials.
Well, that's
All
the
right.
first drink, so this is gonna happen.
Yay! How did you find yourself stumbling into the My Little Pony world? What made you a brony?
Well, that's a bit of an odd story. I was in school one day, computer class.
Okay.
A friend sitting next to me, or then friend, I should say. And he introduced me to this site. Said he'd found it himself on his own adventures on the internets. And I looked at it and I'm like, huh. And then later, that week, or was it that month? I can't remember. Time sure flew back then. But I had found the Rainbow Factory PMV video, followed by Cupcakes, the one where... Okay, you know the song Get Ready to Die?
Yeah.
I know exactly.
We all love that song, just to tell you. Don't worry.
I know that video you're referring to as well, where they're all dancing and...
Yeah, that Cupcakes video.
All right. So that was the big influence that really kind of just like made you think, oh, well, I'm going to be a part of this now. This is my thing.
But I held off of it until I was 18. I made an account on December 31st, I think, 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, right before the new year.
Very smart. Thank you for keeping aware of our proper age restrictions and being a proper legal citizen and following the laws. Now then, next question. What do you consider to be your favorite part of this unworldly fandom? Would you say the online community, the fanfics, pictures, conventions? What keeps you here?
What keeps me here? It's a combination of the stories, the pictures, and the fandom. Largely because of my obscure writing materials, I find My Little Pony to be compatible with quite a number of things one would not assume was compatible with it to begin with.
I agree.
All right. Next question. Now that we've hit the last season of Generation 4 being over, where do we need to go as a community to keep ourselves together and strong and keep attracting new people into our little world?
That's a hard one for me to answer. I guess we could start by spreading the hype for Season 5. Like, hey, My Little Pony's getting another reboot. Come on, get in this shit before it opens on its pilot.
I think you mean Generation 5.
Yeah, Generation 5.
All right. And now, last but not least, of our actual interview questions, we have the hardest one. The one that's going to draw you the most flack. The one that makes people throw you angry comments. Who is best pony?
Oh, best pony. I would have to agree it is Princess Luna. Tied with a Tantabus.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Saluna?
Luna.
I heard you say Saluna, which made me think of a combination of Celestia and Luna, like they did the fusion dance or something.
I don't think anyone wants to see that. That sounds horrifying.
I think her name would be Eclipse or something. I don't know.
That's actually smart. I kind of like that. Damn it, Enigma. Stop making me like you today. Now then, we have all sorts of questions. But before we jump into the ones out in our FanFiction Discord, we do have one question. That question, of course, that question. Pencil, would you like the honors?
Sure. Our chat wants to know, Dragonborn, does the Drinking Lord have a large penis?
It is as large as a telephone pole, barbed, knotted, lubed with hot sauce, sandpaper, nuclear waste, salt, vinegar, alcohol, sandpaper.
Spoken like...
There's more. Apparently there's more. Hush, priest.
and whatever the fuck makes Venus's surface.
Well,
Plasma, apparently. Cool. Good. Yes.
spoken like a true edgelord, am I right?
Hey, we drink.
Now then, let's jump out to our thread of questions. We have so many questions for you, my friend. RK Striker JK5 is up first and has a few questions for you. Number one, what is your favorite non-My Little Pony franchise?
It's hard to say, really. It's all tied. Pokemon, Castlevania before the reboots, Yu-Gi-Oh, and what else? Hamtaro.
Oh god, I haven't heard about Hamtaro in forever.
Yeah, that takes me back.
Dude, those were my weekends. Holy shit.
I remember a point in time where I'd get up at 6 a.m. just so I could see it played because Cartoon Network was trying to phase it out.
Do you remember when it was on Toonami?
I do.
Oh god, yes.
Oh yeah.
Today was awesome, Hamtaro, and tomorrow's gonna be even better, right?
Oh,
Just
That was-
Rugrats.
Nostalgia.
It was just Rugrats with hamsters.
It really was.
which made it less weird.
I actually own a Game Boy Advance copy of Ham Ham Heartbreak.
That was a game?
Yes.
Was it good?
Yes.
Oh. Well.
It's only an hour long if you already know what you're doing beforehand.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. So let's jump to the next question. Have you done any fan-related materials, obviously drawings, for non-LP franchises?
Yes.
All right, so what would be some of your favorites that you've done?
Epic Battle Fantasy being chief amongst them.
Oh, this sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then number 3, are you crazy like a fox or cunning like a fox or both?
Both.
Ah, yes, everyone likes a crazy fox.
What does it say, though? Oh,
That's actually a
Christ.
pretty good imitation. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty close.
Now then, we've got questions from the other guy. Other guy comes on and regularly tries to make us all feel quite uncomfortable. So, we've got a weird one here. Oh man. I can't believe this one. This one is, how does this make you feel? I'm posting our little picture behind the counter here.
Well,
Jesus.
This one's just fucking weird today. Ugh.
It
Dude.
makes me feel like she's trying to turn into a punching bag.
well, she might be.
She might be at this rate.
I get out of fucking DeviantArt only for this to be put in my face.
And I'm on DeviantArt.
Oh my
Granted,
god.
I sparsely post there. I just use it for my own art. That's it.
I got a rock.
Oh
I
my
have
god.
a ground rock.
Now then, the next question that we have, I'm sure this is prompting from our discussions last week. For how much charity money would you star in a porno? As in, you're not getting any money, but the money's going to a charity of your choice.
That's hard to say. Like, there's so many charities. Like, theoretically, I could have that money go to. Chief amongst them would be the orphanages because the whole foster. Blah, because, well, orphanages just need the funding.
All right.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
The exact amount, though, it would depend on the charity. Like, if it were a good charity, I'd go for like $5,000 at the least.
That's more reasonable than my amount I put forward, so I respect that. Like, tip of the hat to you.
All right. Random fast readers up next. Number 1. Oh, what the fuck? Would you?
I dropped my flashlight.
No. I was reacting to the question. You were fine.
Oh, okay.
The question is, would you pay Pencil the $100,000 for sexy times on video?
That's the amount I said.
If I actually had that money, Yes.
Yay! All the money would have gone to horse rescue charity. So I respect that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The next question is, who is your favorite princess? Oh man, we just covered that.
Yeah, man. Well, we can go in depth. We can go in depth.
Yeah, let's do that. Why is Luna your favorite princess?
Well, mainly her underused in the show dreamwalking ability appeals to me. Because her presence could calm the chaos down. A light in the darkness, so to speak.
I could see that. It also really gives a lot of openings to interesting story ideas.
Oh yes.
Both for kids and for adults. Just saying it that way.
All right. Up next. Oh my lord. The question is, what are your kinks? So it's clearly holding hand, but
I'm into bondage, sadomasochism, dominance, and submissiveness.
all right.
Vanilla. And this is going to be a bit of a weird one coming from me, but I like a little bit of rape play so long as consent is established beforehand and there's code words and everything.
That is so important.
We've talked about that. Yeah, on the cast. We've talked about that in depth and how important it is that no matter what kind of kink you do, safe, sane, and consensual. Consensual being one of the most emphasized words there.
Yeah. I mean, there's no wrong way to fantasize, to quote Celestia from the show, but consent is so important.
But what if your kink is safe words?
Well, then create lots of safe words, I frickin' guess.
Yes.
Dragonborn, I have to ask. This is a dumb question, but I'm always entertained by this. What would be the weirdest safe word you could come up with?
Well, given my propensity for obscure writing material, I'd have to say Star Blasting Light.
That's a very specific one. I was waiting for you to be like Edgelord, and I was just gonna lose my fucking shit.
That sounds like the attack a Yu-Gi-Oh monster does.
Well, the name comes from a video game. 100% orange juice.
I've heard this name.
Yes,
Why?
I have brought it up in the past before. Basically, Mario Party with turn-based combat, anime characters, and just as infuriating.
Does it have tons of cute lolis in it? Is that what I'm thinking of? Am I thinking of the right one?
It has girls in it, yes, but it's not a hentai game. And
oh no. No, I mean are they cute, adorable little chibi creatures?
Yes.
Ah, I do know the one you're talking about. Okay.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Yay!
Yay! Anyway, so
if I may, I can only imagine the weirdest safe word in the world to be breathing heavily.
That would not work. That would not work.
But yeah, and on a pencil.
Yes.
I have done ponyfied orange juice characters before.
Oh, cute! Oh, I would love to see these.
Let me pull them up.
Wait, are we talking about 100% orange juice? I just recently got that game.
Yeah, no, we're talking about that game.
Ah!
What did you think we were talking about?
Fortune Street? I was confused.
I thought we were talking about actual orange juice.
Right,
No.
No, that's the wrong link. It tried to link the stream. I hate Control V sometimes.
I totally understand.
Alright, but yeah. This art in question has to do with the recent Master of the Minions that came and went for that game.
By the way, I just want to give a brief shout out to our chat, who's sitting here going, my kink is kink shaming your kink. No, my kink is people disliking my kink, so there. And I'm just like going back and forth with each other. Seriously, guys, get around. But yeah.
But yeah, like, if you haven't completed that particular event on a pencil, and I'm going to assume that you didn't, because
Otherwise I would have said it. No. I have not.
But yeah, the art is a bit spoilerific for that event, so tread at your own peril.
That's fine by me. I will tread carefully.
Okay. But yeah, said master of the minions featured in that event I have ponyfied. I've tried an intro attempt. Let's just say I got some details of her outfit wrong.
Ooh.
Because when it first came out, I only had the upper half of her body to work with.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Now then, next question. What kinks do you not like?
Adult baby, diaper love, scat, and water sports. And also gore during sex.
Fair enough. Like those seem to be the pretty normal ones. Those who are into kink are just like, but that's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Fair.
Next question we have is, what kinks do you want more of in the fandom?
Transformation. And I'm not talking about changeling shape-shifting either. I'm talking like transformation either via Draconicus, potions, or alicorn level magic.
All right. Next one we got. God damn it. Would you screw pencil in a threesome with Flutter Priest?
Well, hi.
Hi. Didn't we get blasted in a question before about like having our sex lives broadcast to the world?
Yeah.
I would not screw pencil in a threesome with Flutter Priest. I would be the one filming it.
I'm fine with that. Awesome.
Sure.
Fantastic answer. Good answer.
All right. This is a thing.
Just a bunch of artistic zoom-ins.
Right on the peener. Now then, Terry the Human's up next. Do you like Baby Yoda?
I like Baby Yoda, but I haven't seen the movie he stars in.
It's actually a show. It's on Disney Plus, The Mandalorian. It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good.
Well, I still hadn't seen The Mandalorian, but yeah.
Cool. Now we've got...
Baby
please,
Yoda's
go on.
not cute.
Top Cute.
Yes.
Channel-Ad's up next. Here's a random assortment of questions for you, he says. Star Wars or no?
Yes.
That is yes. What is your favorite Star Wars movie?
The first film.
As in number 4?
Yes.
Nice.
I like how hard it is that you really have to be careful and like define what you mean by it. Like the first one. Okay, so do you mean the number 1 or do you mean the 4th? What do you mean? Like they've made it so
Chronological. Yeah, it says chronologically confusing as Kingdom Hearts.
Thank you. Okay, but it's better than Kingdom Hearts. Anyway.
Now then, video games or no?
Yes. Top yes.
Top yes. What is your favorite video game?
I have 2 categories for that. Childhood favorites and modern favorites.
I think that's fair. So what you got in the categories?
The childhood favorites would be These two are both untranslated Japanese, but I played the utter hell out of them as a kid. Little Buster Q, which I have used as one of my crossover materials before, and Samurai Evolution Okoku Geist.
Alright.
And as for modern favorites, we have another tie. The whole Epic Battle Fantasy series, counting the Bullet Heaven spin-offs, and Nier Automata.
Those are good games, like, legitimately.
Yes.
Hell yes.
And I am currently writing an Epic Battle Fantasy My Little Pony crossover, spanning over 500,000 words as of this time.
Holy shit!
6 arcs, 90-something chapters.
That's intense.
Yeah.
I mean, are you updating it like chapter by chapter on fanfiction, or are you going to release it when it's entirely done?
I'm updating on a chapter by chapter basis.
Sweet. We'll be sure to share that link along with the chat and stuff, so that way they can go check it out. Because I'm sure that's going to be that sounds really awesome.
Well, I've actually written multiple crossovers of Epic Battle Fantasy and My Little Pony, but the particular one I'm talking about is a standalone rewrite of an old work.
Oh, all right. Well,
Now I have to figure out where to actually put it.
oh, you can share it with us here in the behind the counter chat.
Okay, it's not safe. Well, it's mature rated, so.
That's fine.
That's not a big deal.
We like mature rated, so you're A-okay.
Yeah.
You're at your own peril.
All right. So now, next question is: do you have a favorite dad joke?
A bit of an oddball one. Your mama's so ugly, your dad had to get a husband.
Jesus.
That's not so much like a dad. That's not so much like a dad joke as that's a joke about dads, and I fucking love it. Good job.
So good.
Oh, good work. Good.
Oh god. The next question is: what is your favorite color?
A bit hard. I kind of like them all equally.
All right. Number 5. What is your favorite music genre?
Heavy metal. I listen to Powerwolf whenever I can.
Is Powerwolf your go-to, or do you have other bands that you're fond of?
I have other outlets like Timeless Miracle, Nightwish, Evanescence.
Go on.
Stradivarius,
Okay.
and a little bit of Meatloaf.
Oh yes.
Hey, life's always better with a little bit of meatloaf.
I like you. You can stay.
And while it's on my mind, because it just entered my head so friggin' suddenly, it might as well have conked me right upside my uterus. I have another obscure crossover that is laboring to catch up with Arcane in terms of length. It is only 164,808 words long as of this time. But it's an obscure crossover, like... Okay, we've already discussed 100% Orange Juice, but it gets its characters from one of Fruit Bat Factory's other games, simply labeled Sora. And I use those specific characters alongside a little bit of the Seguri cast.
Oh. Well, awesome. We'll be sure to check that one out too.
Oh, it's spoilerific and alternate universe, so tread that one at your own peril.
For both of these stories, if you guys are looking for them and you're having trouble, there's links in the chat. And if you'd rather not do that, we're going to be adding them both to the Barcast group, so you can find them in Stories by Our Guests there.
Awesome. So, without further ado, let's jump on to the next question. What is your current favorite meme?
My current favorite meme. This can encompass anything, right?
Well, it's memes, as long as it's a meme.
Okay. I like the draw this again meme.
You'll have to explain this one to me. Which one is that?
Alright, so on one side you have an original picture, the OG, the first attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Like say you drew a sexy succubus, it didn't come out quite right because you couldn't anatomy or something. On the other side, you have the re-attempt, the reimagining, the improved creme de la creme.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
It's basically like a window into the past and the present at the same time. Like how much I have improved as an artist, basically.
So, yeah, it's almost like a meme for artists to, show themselves how much they've improved over time.
Alright.
Well, that's fucking wholesome.
Hell yes! Good shit. Next question, age-old question. Cat burbs or fish burbs? Griffins or hippogriffs?
Hippogriffs.
Why hippogriffs?
Well, because they're essentially chimerae. And those have always appealed to me ever since I was little. When I first played Castlevania Aria of Sorrow and I went to the floating garden and encountered the cockatrice enemy, the concept just stuck with me.
Oh.
Neat.
Next question that we've got here is from Muggany. I'm going to refresh because I know Muggany sometimes throws things in underneath the radar. Oh, God.
He did! He did! Go for it, priest!
Number 1, how was your day?
It actually went good today. I was able to finish all my shit today at work. And I hadn't been able to do that for the past couple of days. Like, customers just kept pouring in and pouring in and pouring in. Sometimes at a slow trickle. The Valentine's Day was really fucking hectic. Like, we had a dinner rush on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
And I couldn't do the chair rails, the table legs, or the dusting. I was able to do everything else but those 3. And I was able to actually do the chair rails and table legs and the dusting today before I had to clock out, which made me the campiest of happers, so to speak.
Campiest happer. I like it.
I actually really kind of like that. I might have to swipe that from you if you don't mind.
Next question that we have is, why is the sky blue?
Because of the sun's rays reflecting off the ozone layer and reflecting light, that's giving it a blue appearance, but...
That's actually the correct answer.
I think you're the first one who's given the correct answer rather than just, because you touch yourself at night, or something like that.
Wait, you mean it's not? Fuck.
Damn it! Sorry, I didn't mean to spoil the illusion, Flam.
It's not true! It's not true!
It's impossible!
Anyway, I think we could all use a drink because we and our guests are being edgelords. So let's have a drink and continue.
Speaking of edgelords, the next question is, who is my dad? Muggany asks. I'm scared.
That cackling makes me think she's gonna say me.
No. His dad is Sauron.
Sauron? Jesus Christ.
But can he see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
sorry. I just imagined. I'm so mad at you for this, Flam, because this is going to be in the head the rest of my life. I just imagined, like, the Eye of Sauron, like, hanging out, and it just goes, why do they love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? And, like, rotates back towards, like, Mordor. And I'm so mad that I have this in my head now because of you.
You're welcome.
You just throw in a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch in, and he just disappears.
Yeah. Okay.
He's like, now I can rest.
Lick my ring, Sauron. It's got cinnamon sugar swirl.
That's no, stop! I don't want these thoughts.
This is
You
getting
know, in the
sexy.
commercials, he has to give a wrong answer that's allegedly logical. And then I was struggling to think of something the kids could say back to him. So lick my ring. There you go.
Is it because they find it precious? Like, come on, fucking.
Oh my god.
Lick my ring, Sauron. There's cinnamon sugar swirls in every bite.
What have we done?
We're murdering her.
Oh, my sweet lord, you guys, what have we done?
Your mom.
The next question is... The next question is, where was I born?
That's where born in Mordor!
Oh no.
I like how we're creating lore for this. Okay, Muggany is fathered by Sauron and born in Mordor because Sauron wanted to know why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
The next question is, when's the last time you saw Mom?
It depends on what you mean by mom. Do you mean like stepmom, bio mom, or your mom?
I think it's his mom.
Yeah, he wants to know who his mother is.
Banished to the sun.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, because now I have this in my head. It's just like Sauron going, you ain't gonna find any bananas on the sun! Like, I'm so mad that this is what my brain is doing today. Oh, no.
So clearly, Sauron's favorite sex position is called the wow, because that's what happens when he flips. That's what happens when he flips over your.
I'm
Oh.
pissing myself laughing. Oh my god.
This is so. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so now we have Muggany's fathered by Sauron of a mother he sent into the sun after doing a sex position called fucking. I'm not gonna say that.
Called the wow.
Called the wow, and now Muggany's mother has been sent to the sun, so we haven't seen her in a while.
All over some breakfast cereal.
Oh.
The next question is, Dad, why won't you return my calls? I mean, if he's the Eye of Sauron, he can't use a phone.
He's too busy flipping over your mom, clearly.
He's also too busy with those damned hobbits who keep seeing him as a lake.
Oh, yep. He's seeing the hobbits. That's why he hasn't seen your mom.
But can he see why kids love cinnamon?
They're taking the hobbits to Captain Crunch!
We're taking the hobbits to catalogs.
The next question is, I haven't seen you in 20 years, Dad. Why won't you even talk to me?
He's too busy boning the hobbits and Gandalf.
Boning the hobbits?
And he's having the Treyarchs film it and put it on YouTube. He's making money off that shit.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Meanwhile, Chad the lad in chat says, "Can we please make this a movie?"
This is where, like,
See that? I'd pay to see that.
we haven't done it in forever. I want to shine the Davis signal.
Please, can we shine? Yeah, no, I will shine the Davis signal. I will absolutely shine the Davis signal.
Dad, Jonathan is a cooler dad than you'll ever be. And then he finishes with, how your day? Hopefully it's better now.
Yes.
Good.
I'm trying to piss myself laughing here.
That's why we do bathroom breaks before we start casts.
Oh wow, like I feel like we just went through something together, you guys. I feel like we just like this was an ordeal and we got through it. The magical adventure, Charlie.
Next question that we have is from Seton. What is your favorite meal, snack, or food stuff that's really unhealthy, but it's just so good?
Meal or snack? Pizza.
Oh, I might have pizza tonight.
Especially stuffed crust pizza.
Oh.
Yosh, the only crust you eat first. What kind of pizza? This is important.
Triple meat.
Oh.
Extra cheese.
I think it just made Priest like a little bit hard. I'm gonna warn you.
You can stay a long time.
Easy boy.
Oh. Next question. What is the biggest or weirdest fear that you have?
The biggest or weirdest? Waking up one day and finding that I had swapped genders. There's a bit of a weird reason for that.
Ooh, I gotta know. Tell.
I had a bit of a dream where that exact thing had happened. Because you see, I was told at some point I had a twin in the womb that miscarried before I was born.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
And I got out of my bunk bed, went to a mirror that wasn't supposed to be there, saw my brother basically.
Yikes.
And then I just woke up pawing at my chest like, are my tits still there?
Well, that's one for the record books. Number 3. Why is bagged milk the best milk?
Because you can do all sorts of shit, like grab the telephone poles and lube them up in hot sauce and nuclear radiation and solar.
Oh.
For me, I could just say to someone platonically, "Hey, man, grab my milk sack."
I can't even anymore.
Milk sack.
Milk sack.
Or milk sack.
Milk. Hey, milk.
Isn't that right?
Hey, milk. Hey, milk. Milk sack? Yes, hold on. Can I change your name? Damn it, I can't change your name. I checked to see if I could change his name to Milk Sack. Yes, there it is!
May I suggest we call him Cow Juice Pouch?
I want to call him Milk Sack, but with 2 C's.
Milk sack.
Clearly, bagged milk is just Canadian Capri Sun. Come on, like.
Oh, I do not like this.
I'd piss a lot of people off up in Canada. I just put a straw through the fucking sack and be like,
oh, Lord.
Fuck your bagged milk. It's a Capri Sun now.
It's...
Oh
God.
There's an edgelord to tears.
Yay! Thank you! I have my drink right here.
The next question is, what is your one annoying habit? So something you do that makes people annoyed, or something other people do that just drives you up the wall.
Or both.
I stim, which is basically ah!
That's how you stim? You scream?
Yes.
Interesting.
I'm lost.
She stims by screaming. How do you stim, Priest?
What is a stim?
Okay, do you have a fidget cube?
Yes.
Do you play with it or random other things in your hands?
Yeah.
Fidget spinner.
Does it help you de-stress a little bit?
Yeah.
Do others find it incredibly annoying?
No.
Really?
No, not that I know. No one's ever like said like fucking stop it with the. Actually, you never mind.
Yes, I have. That is stimming. Okay, for those who don't know what stimming is, take a look it up online. It's a real thing, and stimming by screaming is a new one by me. I've never heard of that, so.
Well, I've also got tinnitus, so it helps dispel the ringing in my ears that would otherwise result from dead-ass silence.
Oh, well, okay.
Basically, I'm making sure my ears are still working.
The next question is, what's the theme song for your sex life? If you say taking the hobbits to Isengard, I swear to fucking Christ.
No. I'm just going to link it because it's one of those songs where mere words cannot do it justice, for it has been immortalized as its own.
The Lord of the Rings score?
My god.
Oh no! Oh
Yes.
Ooh, you touched my tra-la-la. Oh god,
I'm getting brought back now.
You know what? Let's play it and get that part of our stream demonetized. We'll download right after. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Fucking do it. Everybody enjoy this song.
Ding ding dong.
That is in fact a butt, yes. Alright, but just, ooh, you touch my tra-la-la. Sorry, like, I fucking remember that song from my youth. Thank you. Bye, Davis. Love you. I'm just typing in chat. I'll tell you guys. I love you. We wrote a lore about Mogami and how his dad is Sauron and his mom was sent to the sun, and the sex position is the WoW, and we need you to do something, I don't know what, but something, because I can't do this. I can't have this in my head alone. Help, Davis. Help me.
It sounds like Davis is your psychologist now.
Captain Crunch.
It's in my head. It's haunting my dreams. I still see it when I go to sleep at night.
Oh my god.
That is exactly what I have typed in. Now you know.
But enough about taking it through the ear.
But can you see why Sauron loves Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Okay. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 6. Do you watch anime by chance?
Yes.
What are your favorites?
My favorites? I want to make sure I have the name right before I say it. Okay, my favorites are Konosuba, Jigoku Shoujo, Death Note, and High School of the Dead.
Yay, High School of the Dead! It's so gratuitous!
It's good in all the right ways.
You will not talk to me about how there will never be another season because the writer died. How dare you? Don't bring that up. I will anally fuck you, Milk. Don't do this to me.
Can I film it?
Yes, you can. What about the drinking dick?
Oh, but if it also counts as an anime, the Castlevania Netflix series.
Don't make me come over
Netflix
there and
series.
didgeridoo you.
Yeah,
Oh,
Castlevania Castlevania has a Netflix series now. Its third season
Oh,
has
yeah.
been announced.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. You mentioned. I remember seeing that. Yeah.
I heard it's pretty good.
It is. I've seen it.
Oh yeah.
What did you think of Enigma?
I like the girl.
Tifa?
I forgot her name. Cypher, I think her name was.
Enigma likes all girls, pretty much. If he can look at it and be like, I know that somewhere on that woman there is a hole I can put my penor into, he'll like it.
No. If the girl can like squash my head between her thighs, I'm good.
All right.
No, we know Enigma's fetish.
Yes. Can we film
Numbers.
Yes, we can also film that.
Number 7. Because we're apparently gonna be porn directors now.
Yes, we are.
Just how big is your porn stash?
Not very big. I don't have a physical collection, so to speak. But if you talk about porn that I've drawn, on the other hand, I'd say it's small but growing.
I'm similar to that.
All right. And now number 8. Who is your waifu or husbando, and why are they shit?
I, interestingly enough, don't have a waifu or husbando.
Do you want one?
Do you love me?
It was supposed to be. I'm sorry. I'll back off. I'm sorry. I got weird. I'm sorry.
He wants us to drag. He wants us to drag him in here.
Well, that's a really tough call, I'm struggling to decide between Sombra, T-Rex, Discord, and the Tantabus.
All right.
Although if I chose the Tantabus, the reason they're shit is because they're underutilized at this time. Needs more screen time, damn it!
Makes sense. Sadly, that's never gonna happen. Short Skirts and Explosions is up next. What doth life?
Excuse me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Who dragged me in?
We dragged you in because I have to go shortly, and you're going to replace me.
I can't replace whatever. I'm with my girlfriend right now.
Good, even better.
Can I film it? Can
Yes! Yes, that is the meme of this cast. Can we film it? And the answer is always going to be yes.
Okay.
Are we gonna explain the shenanigans?
I don't know.
We're gonna upload it to YouTube and
Hey.
Pornhub.
Tell you what, you tell me
Yes!
you tell me which part it is. I'll fucking download it. I'll edit it. I'll send it to you guys. Okay?
Yes. Also,
Okay.
yes, we will do that. We will
Do the
send
wow
it to you.
sex position with your girlfriend.
What
the
It's when you flip her
Don't question the retards, honey.
Thanks.
In the special bus.
I know.
Dragonborn. You remember that horrifying thing we created with Sauron and Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yes.
Davis is going to experience this now. Do you have any words of warning for Davis?
Run.
Prepare your anus.
Yes!
I mean,
And can we get like explicit permission for that video to be used by other videos?
go ahead. I'm gonna send you guys anyways. I'm not gonna upload it to my thing now.
Oh, okay. That's right. You have an actual career now.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
He's too good for us now.
I got too damn busy.
Yeah, he's too busy with his Minecraft role plays.
Badass.
He's
Damn.
Oh.
He's really gonna give her the wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay then.
I don't know how to get this back on track now. Short Christian Explosions asks, what doth life?
What doth life? That is very vague. I would say what doth life would entail hookers and beers and blackjack and space
Vanderbeek Rodriguez approves.
Oh my lord. Well, we're just about halfway through what our normal time allotment is for the cast.
Oh yeah, we're halfway through. So you know what that means.
Aw, shit. Hey, Pencil.
Well, first of all, if our guest needs to, urinate, now is the time. Please do not do it next to your mic. We've had that happen before. It was bad times. So now, what were you saying, Priest Pie?
Did you know that we donate to horse charity?
I did know that. Hey, how can the viewers help us donate to horse charity?
They could do it in a lot of ways. Number one, they can donate to us bits on Twitch right now.
How do they get bits?
By watching little advertisements. You can use it by doing the little diamond by the send message area. The other way that you can help is by donating to our Patreon, which is kind of weird. We don't take any of the money from Patreon. We forward all it to Red Wings Horse Sanctuary, and it gives you perks in our Discord server.
Hey, Alex. Hey, there. Alex posted the link. It took him a little bit. But, so you go to the site, and you go to our Patreon, you click the link, and you give us money. The money goes to a horse named Wilbit, and it makes sure that he keeps on living. I also recommend donating directly to Red Wings Horse Sanctuary, but if you do it through us, you get more perks.
Yes.
Hey, Priest.
Yes, Pencil.
What don't we spend their money on?
Blackjack, hookers, pizza, the Eye of Sauron, and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Well, that's out of our own money.
And Cookie Crisp up in the shit. Lil Bit loves that Cookie Crisp.
Sometimes some honey bunches of oats.
In addition,
it's a mouthful of joy.
Oh, God.
In addition, have you ever wanted to be on the Barcast? Have you ever wanted to be subjected to this misery? Well, there's a way for you to.
Yeah.
Jake the Army Guy is running a contest on FimFiction right now. If you write the fanfic that is considered the best, and by best I mean second place, you get the ability to come onto our cast for a particular week and we will interview you. So if you've ever wanted to feel special, I don't know how to help you there, but if you want to be interviewed on the cast, join Jake the Army Guy's contest. We're going to have him on in a few weeks to announce the winners. So it's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, and as a final note, if you donate bits at the end of the cast, I will read out loud who has donated the most bits. Right now, Shakespeare has donated 10. So now's your chance to overtake him and take first place in giving us bits. Hey, Dragonborn, are you done peeing?
Yes.
Yay!
Up next, we have questions from Moosetasm. Number 1, Equestria, vacation spot or permanent residence?
Vacation spot.
Why so?
Winter its immigration laws would be a bit code. But its tourism would spike. I just come in as a tourist, taking all the sights, and go home with the memories.
No.
And maybe one of the affiliate or two will let you snuck through TSA.
We go through these cycles of like really adorable, wholesome content with this guest, and then just not that.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah.
Number 2, it's time for some cheeky timeline shenanigans. You get to replace one piece of historical artwork, including paintings, statues, literature, videos, etc., with a piece of your own artwork. Your art gets the same exposure as the replaced work, including public showings, readings, school assignments, and etc. What do you replace with what? How is history changed as a result?
I would replace that one piece where a person just painted their name on a toilet bowl and called it art. I would replace with one of my own drawings. As a result, modern art exhibits where people just put things in glass cubes or stick dildos on them and call them art would effectively cease to exist. And harmony is restored to the art world once again.
Oh, the death of postmodernism right here. Number 3. If you were the very model of a modern Major General, would you have information primarily animal, vegetable, and mineral?
Would I primarily have what?
Information, animal, vegetable, or mineral, since I don't swallow my consonants.
Well,
I'd have to go with animal and vegetable.
yay! Fuck minerals.
Please don't. That sounds painful.
Isn't that how you get kidney stones?
Oh my god.
No, that's a yeast infection.
No, that's not... Priest, that's not it either.
Wisdom. That's wisdom teeth.
You guys don't understand medical anything. Oh my god.
They're stored with. Yeah.
By the way, Milk, please scroll.
Up next, we have more questions. Alex _ what ingredients would go into your perfect soup?
Sausage, bacon, curry powder, broccoli, peas, and green beans.
Wow.
Priest, I will cut you. What about cheese?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, cheese. Up next, is there anywhere in the world you'd really like to visit?
Do what?
Is there anywhere in the world you'd really like to visit?
I would like to visit the Big Ben in England, though they're going to have to beef up security over there.
Would that be a problem, or?
Well, I'm actually a little bit paranoid.
Oh.
Okay.
Next question. Did you do anything for Valentine's Day?
I did not have anything to do for Valentine's Day. I just went to work, did as many things as I could, went home, played video games, had a shower, went to bed.
Aw. Well, hey, that's still pretty awesome. At least you did the thing. Number 4. Can you smell that?
Yes, I smell that. It happens to be dinner.
Oh, pot roast.
I think Priest is just, hungry as fuck at this point.
I am. I haven't eaten all day. Number 5. What is the most erotic vegetable, and why is it the eggplant?
Broccoli. Because if you hold it upside down, it looks like a whole bushel's worth of testicles.
A bushel of testicles.
A bushel of testicles.
A bushel of testicles.
Also, let's get real for an instant. No, of all the vegetables, an eggplant is very low on my list of things I'd like to stick up my cooch. If I had to, I would pick so many other vegetables before I'd pick an eggplant. Just putting that out there. I don't see them as sexually appealing. I don't think they'd be comfy on the inside. They smell bad. Why would you stick an eggplant up your vagina? Just saying.
Yeah, this pencil want beans.
Especially when you use a cucumber at the end, you have pickles.
I hate both of you.
Do you stick rice up there and make curry?
What the fuck?
Dragonborn, can we kill them all?
Not yet.
Sometime soon.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The next set of questions are from a non-pencil. Pencil, would you like to?
Oh, sure. I have questions for you, Dragonborn. Are you ready?
My anus is prepared.
Yay! What is the hardest thing about being an artist, and what's the easiest?
The hardest would be starting with the light sources, like where you're going to have your light and shades. Like, light source, right?
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
That's deciding where that's going to go and where the shading is. But the easiest would be the sketching and the line art.
All right.
Yes, boys?
The correct answer is the hardest thing about being an artist is your penis, and the easiest thing is getting off.
Anyway, so what is the easiest part about being an artist?
Sketching and making the line art.
Just the easy that's just the basics.
Yeah.
Honestly, I find that the hardest. So then what would you tell budding artists not to do? Like, what specific thing would you tell young artists who are just learning, never fucking do this?
It's a bit hard. I'm going to go with a bit something obscure, like, do not do it blind. Have references handy if you're having trouble following something.
So, like, just don't be afraid of the references, pretty much, yeah?
Yes, but don't overuse those references either.
Like, no tracing?
No tracing, no.
Okay, so, now we're gonna get a little weirder and weirder as we go. Do you ever giggle when drawing the naughty bits of, I said ponies, but of anything when it comes to art?
Well, I get hot and bothered.
Oh.
Well, I mean, if you giggle when you're hot and bothered, I mean, that's pretty cute. But
Yes.
so don't. Sorry, we're all creepy here, I guess.
Good.
What is the weirdest euphemism for penis that you've ever heard?
Fifth leg.
Fifth leg. Oh, because
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that one.
My favorite is meat and two veg.
The weirdest one I've ever heard is purple-headed yogurt slinger.
I've heard that one too.
I have not. What the fuck?
Good. I've disturbed someone today. Now, asking the real questions everyone wants answers to. Dragonborn, if you had to stuff your anus with marshmallows, how many do you think it would hold? I don't know, man. I was drinking.
Hold 10 before my irritable bowel syndrome would kick in and violently eject them right back out.
You took something that I'm sure someone out there was kind of hot, and you made it infinitely more foul, and I'm really proud of you because I'm inspired to do that. So great job. Yes. All right, and that sums up all of my very important questions. Thank you for answering them.
Yep, now we have questions from Jammer. Nope. Awkward. Number 1, what is it like to write?
It is a bizarro process. I imagine the story progressing as I actually write. Like, either the scene relevant to the chapter or several chapters from that scene, where that first scene will then play a part somehow.
All right. Do you have any tips, tricks, or things you wish you knew when you first started writing?
Doing the research. See how well what you're writing is. See how much compatibility you have when you're writing your shit. Especially if it's a crossover. I had to learn that the exceptionally hard way.
All right. Next question is, how did you start out as an artist? What's the weirdest thing you've drawn or wish you could draw?
The weirdest thing I have drawn, it is porn between ponified orange juice characters.
Yay, porn.
Was one of them like Sunny D and the other one that Donald Duck orange juice?
No, they were cute anime girls. Get with the picture.
No, this is Patrick.
Number 3. If you were given 33 drinks of your choice every week, would you give 90 or the admin of Film Fiction a place to stay at or near your home?
Yes.
Aw, you so nice. Next question is, are you aware of the OC Thing Pony?
Yes, I am aware.
Well, would you hug Thing Pony? Kiss them goodnight? Tell them every little thing's going to be alright? Or would you stick your peanut in it? Or snortle boot them and let them be a roommate?
I do the first 3 things.
Fair enough. Number 5. From everything you've drawn, what piece do you feel needs or needed more time? And which of your creations, art or writing, do you love the best and why?
Well, it's quite a lot of pieces, so... But I feel that one of those that would have needed more time was an attempt at ponyifying an epic battle fantasy character and my laptop deciding to tell me to piss off.
Aww.
Pink tool side memory ran out.
No. That sucks.
Yeah.
And now it's time for questions with Vineline.
It's time for questions with Byline.
Yay. I'm sorry. I had a moment. Violin asks, how was your day?
Splendid. Until I started choking on my meat.
Hey.
Well then.
If you're gonna start choking on anyone's meat, might as well be your own. Yeah.
Yes.
Ligma.
And last but not least, the final question in the thread we have from Shakespearicles. If a Kieran offered you a free beer, would you drink it?
Yes.
Well said.
So, but like, the thing is, Shakespearicles just came out with a story. And the story dictates that Kieran beer is actually just their pee. So, would you still take it?
No.
That's right, because I agree with you on that pretty strongly. I would not.
Good. I also agree with these things. But without further ado, I think we're ready to, if there's anyone out in the chat that has any questions, I think we're essentially out.
Yeah, we've gone through. I've asked them more. I ordered them to go ask some more questions, but they're all being losers. And apparently just want to hear, oh, no, wait, there's questions from Alex Underscore on the thread that you have missed, Priest.
Oh, I will do a refresh.
Yeah.
Number 1. Would you rather eat all the dead skin off of someone's feet or make someone else eat off of all of yours off your feet?
Neither. I do not have a foot fetish.
Good. That is the correct answer to these things. Number 2. Do you think that crusty stuff in the corner of your eyes has any medicinal properties?
I mean, probably not.
It probably has poisonous properties instead.
Well, actually, I can answer this if you guys would like information about the crusty stuff in the corner of your eyes.
I've actually recently thought about this, so I would not be opposed to learning today.
Are you sure?
No. I'm
Well-
never sure.
So what it is? Let's see. What do you guys think the crusty stuff in your eyes is made of? What do you guys think it is?
The waste of bacteria?
The Sandman's jizz.
Sorry,
I like her answer better.
I need a moment to process that. Oh,
You're gonna get like a fucking pussy pearl out of that one.
Oh, did you just say a pussy pearl?
Yes,
A
I
pussy
did.
pearl?
Come at me.
Is that from like Rule 63 clams?
no, a pussy pearl is where you put shit in your pussy and you wait for it to become like a pearl.
I thought a pussy pearl was like slang for the clitoris.
Okay, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Please, let's talk about eye crud instead.
I was thinking, like, how do you think pearls are made, Priest?
Yeah.
In clams.
How do you think they're
Yeah.
made, Priest?
Yeah.
They sit at the bottom of the ocean for a real long time, and stuff gets inside and it hardens into a pearl.
Yeah, what is that stuff that gets inside?
Sand.
There you go. Mr. Sandman is doing the bam bam and putting in
So,
her
Yeah.
what you're saying is that stuff in her eyes is pearls.
Not quite. So the stuff in your eyes is actually skin cells, oil, and other shit that your eye decides it needs to get out of there. So your eye schleps it away, and because you're sleeping, you're not moving, you're not blinking, it's not getting thrown out of your eye, so it just accumulates there over the night. When you wake up, it has hardened. The harder it is how much liquid has evaporated out of it at the time. Keeping in mind that it's got oils and skin cells in it, it's not toxic to you. You should generally, it might have waste in it that would be not good, but you shouldn't eat it, even if it probably has a little bit of protein in it. So don't eat your eye crud. Don't eat it. It's not good.
Stop it. Get some help.
Should
Don't do it.
Should I go to the hospital now?
No, it's not. It's not toxic to you. You'd probably have to eat like a real big lot of it. But don't eat your eye crud.
I'll counteract the poison with some Play-Doh.
You'd be more likely to be harmed by eating like a large quantity of Play-Doh. Not that it would kill you, because it has to be not kids try to eat it, but it would really fuck up your digestional tract. You don't need that in your life.
What if we bake it
Sandman
into
just
bread?
wanted to-
You can't bake. Dragonborn, help me.
How about we just go to the next question?
Yay!
Number 3.
Yes.
Do you prefer cold weather or hot weather?
I prefer cold weather. It makes everything go quiet.
I like it. I like that answer. And then the only question that we got from the chat is from Shakespeare, please. If you got sent back to the Dark Ages, what business would you start?
Ah, fuck that. I'd start me a whole new religion.
Oh no.
That's actually, that might be more profitable.
Would it be centered around you?
No.
Would it praise the sun?
Yes.
Aha! Aha!
Are you saying you'll start a religion around Celestia?
And Luna.
The sun and the moon. I mean, that's kind of the religion they already have in Equestria.
But this is the Middle Ages, though. You're telling them about fictional horses.
Hmm. Hmm. Fair. Fair.
A question from Chad the Lad GMT from Twitch. Okay, here's a question. What are your top 3 episodes of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic?
And defend your answers.
My top 3 favorites would be the Crystal Empire Part 1 and the 2 episodes preceding that regarding the wedding and the changeling invasion.
The one that had This Day Aria in it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. Why the first one though?
Because then they started acknowledging, like, hey, maybe there's ponies who did black magic, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's legit.
So that opened more doors to you as far as like writing and art, I'm assuming.
Yes.
It opened doors and stairs. Lots and lots of stairs.
All right. Another question from the chat. Fuck, marry, kill between Tyrek, Chrysalis, and Cozy Glow.
I'd kill Cozy Glow.
Aw.
I'd fuck T-Rex. I'd marry Crystal.
Good choices. Arguably how I would choose.
And if you guys are up for it, I have some low-key Violon questions.
Pencil, I hand you the microphone.
All right, are you prepared?
My anus is prepared.
Normally, Violon has a lot of really dark and distressing questions. However, there are some questions that are a little bit less awful, and I'm curious about them. All right, and these are ones where she gets serious. So Violon asks, how have your strengths helped you to succeed, and how have your faults hindered you?
How have my strength? Okay. They have helped me persevere in times of adversity. But I was able to bottle up my emotions during a really turbulent time so that I could help my family. And they have helped me look at the bright side of life as I kept on job hunting until I landed my current gig.
Yay!
My
Well, I'm
fault,
glad.
however, well, bottling up my emotions is a double-edged sword. If I bottle them up for too long, then they all explode, and not in the good way. And I'm left a quivering, crying mess at the end of the day.
Aww.
And for the longest time, I was using something as a metaphorical crutch, and I had to have that bitch slapped out of me by reality a few times before it actually stuck with me. That's it. And I realized, hey, maybe this is not a good idea after all.
I think that's... yeah.
I think it's really important to note that realizing you're using something as a crutch is oftentimes the first step to being able to control that crutch and move on from it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Crutches, and here's the thing, crutches are oftentimes needed like, when you are really, really down. If you need something to help you get there, that's great, but you can't keep it forever, and that's when you have to let it go. So whatever this was for you, I'm glad you were able to let it go and move on from it.
Let it go.
Oh God, priest, no.
I actually feel kind of bad about that one.
Okay. What do you really wish that you didn't know?
I wish I didn't know about neckbeards and their tendencies.
You're in the My Little Pony fandom. There's no escaping that, though.
There is no escape.
They're everywhere.
The neckbeards, also known as the malady. The maladies.
The maladies? Oh, God.
What did the gender bent neckbeard say to the men? To like, my lord?
Malord?
Malord? Malord.
Oh my God.
That just reminds me of Malort from Chicago.
I will say, fucking neckbeard as a thing, as the milady and tip of the hat, has completely ruined that for me, because I grew up wealthy, and the whole, like, my lady thing is actually quite flattering, and I actually really like it, like, because I when I was, like, going to cotillion balls and stuff, when somebody opened the door to the car for me and said my lady and put out a hand to, like, help me out of the car, that was charming as balls, and I loved it. And now, if somebody said milady to me, I'm just like, ooh! I'm like, why? I liked this! Why isn't it ruined for me now? How dare you!
I will remember
Fuck
these
you guys
things.
for ruining. Fuck
Like,
you guys for ruining that for
Even
me.
when I go with the full get up with the hat and everything, right? Like that, people
Mhm.
Like, dude, look at the outfit. It's fucking. I'm not wearing it with a trench coat and jeans. Like, fuck. Like, it's ruined hats for so many people, and I love my hats when I go all out. Fucking sucks.
Also, a fedora is not a trilby.
Yes, thank you.
There are actual differences.
I don't
Please
understand.
go.
I don't understand why I'm not getting laid. I'm such a nice guy.
Please go and
This
watch
is-
Humphrey Bogart movies. That is a proper trench coat. That is a proper fedora. Fucking do it. I will cut you.
There you go.
Anyway. Now we're moving on to other violent questions. Other than money, what else have you gained from your current job or work experience?
Better social skills, better job experiences, and it motivated me to get my driver's license and to start taking care of my car.
Yeah, it seems like this has helped you grow a lot.
Yes.
And another real basic one, what big lesson could people learn from looking at your life? So if somebody were to look at your life as a story, what could they learn from it?
Do not remain stuck in the past for any reason, otherwise it will bite you in the ass.
I back you on that. That's a good message.
Yeah.
I have a couple of would you rather questions if you're ready, and they're all awful. They're all really horrifying, awful rathers. Can you handle that? We've done the serious, now it's time to get gross.
Take it away!
Alright, here we fucking go! Would you rather have a botfly maggot in your testicles or a tapeworm in your eyeballs?
A botfly maggot in my testicles because that's easier to remove.
She's right, you know.
Snip, snip, snip.
She's right, you know. You can just remove the testicles. Good luck removing your eyeball. Would you rather take a horse cock through your nostrils or a steel brush through your urethra?
A steel brush through my urethra.
Why?
I'm a masochist.
Oh
And I've had
Fucking-
nightmares to
fucking
smell
ooh-woo.
from the groin upwards.
Oh my god. Alright, okay. Would you rather sniff your uncle's finger or a toddler's armpit?
My uncle's finger, they're more likely to wash their shit.
Well,
This is actually really fair. I got one more for you, and it's very important, and I hate it. Would you rather sneeze through your pee hole or pee through your nostril?
Sneeze through my piss hole.
I'm imagining what that would be like, and just like imagine a woman sitting on a bus, just like chilling there, and all of a sudden you hear, "Choo!" and she just doesn't move at all, but like adjusts her legs slightly.
Oh.
We actually have an important question from Shakes in the chat, a real question, and we'll end on a real question, rather than that. Oh, thank God. All right, so here's the question, Priesty Pie.
Hooray! As a writer, how would you like to introduce yourself as a character in a story?
huh.
What I would most probably do is open a rift in the space-time continuum, poke my head out, and go, "Hi, I'm your god." And I just wait for the inevitable resultant clusterfuck.
That's actually pretty fun. I like that. Holy shit.
Why did you make me to suffer?
Just to suffer. I can imagine you just walking and being like, I'm a bitch. What now?
I'm a downgraded god. I just came to this earth to suffer.
A downgraded god.
I came here to laugh at you.
They're all gonna laugh at you. And I think as a final question, before we let Priest do his readout, would be, is there anything that you'd like to say to your fans, your haters, people who've contacted you over the years? What would you like to say to them now?
Thank you for everything. No matter what you said, you all helped me improve in some way.
Aww.
And I needed those slaps in the face so bad.
Well, hopefully it's the nice kind of slaps in the face.
That sounded super sexual.
No, don't go there. That's gross. But without further ado, Foxy, thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to come join us on the cast.
You're welcome.
Milk, if we're able to unlock the vault, what do we have next week?
Well, then I'll say this. Hey, Dragonborn, you were a really lovely guest, and I have a question for you from me. Can we film it?
Yes.
Yes!
And if someone encounters this in the future and has the ability to be like, oh, I want to ask this cool person a question, how can they get in touch with you? DeviantArt, Twitter, fanfic message?
Fanfic message, DeviantArt, Twitter, though I barely use that. Archive of our own. Fanfiction. And Derpy Brew.
Hooray!
Mm.
Well then, Milk sent me a message saying, hey, Priest, you're a piece of shit. Please say that next week we have 24th Pegasus. So next week we have the 24th Pegasus coming on, joining up for the cast. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone.
And thank you specifically to Flutter Priest and to Shakespeare Please for donating during the feed today. That money for the bits will be going straight towards charity. Thank you so much. Also, Alex, post the links!
Thank you for watching this edition of the Barcast. We hope we'll join you again very, very soon. Your bartenders for this evening will be a non-pencil. Enigmatic Otaku.
Come back, Meteor. It's not too late.
Flame and Orfer.
Your mom gay.
Milk's Sack.
I'm keeping this name.
Our amazing guest, Dragonborn Fox.
I am a complete fucking edgelord!
And I'm still sick. See you all later. Bye-bye.
On Dragon Ball Z.